Yes, 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 yes. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everyone doing great. Hope everyone is doing great. I'll keep on repeating everything I say. But anyway, I didn't want to do this live tonight, but I had to, man. It's like I have so much content that's coming up. I had to do this live, you know. But hold on just 1 second. I'm over here getting things situated. I'm gonna let everybody come in while this happens. hmm How's everybody doing tonight? This is going to be a live. It's going to be an interesting live, as you can see from the title. We're going to get into it uh, with the potential to remove Kevin Samuels off of YouTube and any other black man that has an opinion about black women. Point blank. Um, we're going to get into some videos that I saw, and then uh, some videos where it's like the typical. And to explain it better, when you look at the videos, you're gonna say, "Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. I hear you." I hope everybody can hear me. If you can hear me good, I have my microphone, you know, I guess a speaker thing on, so hopefully I'm not, too much bass, you know. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna share a video. We're gonna go over it. It just excuse me. So much shaming tactics that's going on, and it's a huge problem. It's a big problem, and this is why certain women in our community wonder why they don't have real protection. You know, because of most of the real men that are actually doing things to protect their families are not with these particular type of women, black women. That's a super liberal, feminist, delusional black woman that thinks she should be over the man. And that's it. That's the simple thing. The where people need to understand. You're not going to get protected when you're doing everything in your power to try and emasculate the man that you're with, you know, or you're just with a man that won't take that, beat you at, you both of you guys fighting each other, whooping each other ass, or he whooping your ass and you calling the police and all this chaos and disorder. Those are the men that you got to look up to. Those are men that's going to be your protection because they need you. Men like myself that's not going to have no chaos in his life don't need you. It's just simple as that. Well, anyway, I hope you guys can hear me. Again, you're listening to Kasim Lamar YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Before we go any further with that, I want you guys to hit that like button as well. So we're going to go with the first video that I'm going to share. Had to do with Fox Soul, and these two would seem to be LGBTQ black men, and the super liberal do thy will, date who I want to date, F who I want to F, uh, matriarchy type of black woman. As a matter of fact, this Claudia woman, she's actually She's mixed. She's half black and half white. But she has the mind of a super liberal, feminist, womanist black woman. As you guys that know that this Claudia, got a last name, but we'll look into that as well. Hold on 1 second. Let's share this real quick. Here we go. I'm gonna warn you guys right now. This video, I'm going to be doing a whole lot of stopping, maybe. But to be honest with you, I want you to hear everything these people have to say. And the dilemma, the way things are. And I wanna, but it was a long. It's like the hypocrisy that's going on in the black community when a black man has a opinion, when a black man has any type of standards, speak on. It's like, I dare you speak on black women. We must keep them in a delusional tank as long as possible, because it's been about 2 or 3 generations since it's been going on. This is why we at the very low totem pole, But let's get this going, because I definitely want to, comment on this. And again, my link is in the comment box. If you guys want to chime in, please do. All right, hold on.
To remove the brutally honest relationship guru from YouTube and social media. Now, the petition states, with the rise in violence against women, specifically African-American women, YouTuber Kevin Samuels has galvanized a community of men of all races and nationalities.
I want to already, her name is Claudia Jordan. She actually from about an hour away from where I'm at right now. Her mother's white, her father's like Cape Verdean. I don't think she's Black American at all. But she's just like one of them super liberal women. Anyway, this whole situation here, it's Claudia Jordan, when she said the rising violence on black women. These people are so delusional about so many different things, and just one-sided at that point as well. It's comical. It's horrible, as a matter of fact. But let her keep on talking. Let's get it.
And the outspoken hatred of women. As of now, the petition has over 5,000 signatures. What are your thoughts on this story?
I'm one of those people.
Real talk. These are gentlemen, as you listen to what they're about to say, and the way their persona, they're unless I guess you want to call it swag, quote unquote. It's very LGBTQ-ish. These two. I don't want to call them gay because I don't know their sexual preference, but coming from Jersey, where I come from, we could usually point out the LGBTQ members immediately. But let's keep it going.
I'm so anti Kevin Samuels.
Of course you are.
I'm also anti, and I know I'm going to catch backlash for this, I'm anti the stupid ass black women that call him, the broken ass black women that call him, wanting him to tell them.
Only LGBT black men can literally say stupid ass black women, stupid ass dumb black women, and get away with it in any let's say the seating where he stands a somewhat popular in a woman for black women, this talk show, certain black women, just like I said, the so-called liberated black women and the LGBTQ members, and they get these type of men that's LGBTQ members are the only ones that can talk like that towards a black woman. Kevin Samuels never said nothing about black women specifically being stupid ass women, dumb ass women. Right then and there, he should be getting canceled now, but he's not because he's an LGBTQ member.
Whatever it is they're looking for, I don't know. But being somebody who has sat in the commentary space for over 11 years now, I've got to be careful with this story in terms of silencing people. You know, I'm very big on turn the channel, right? If you don't like it, turn the channel. Nobody's making you watch it. Now, you did say something interesting about him galvanizing men, you know, under the camaraderie of hatred for women. That's problematic, and if that is what indeed is going on, then maybe something needs to happen. But it really, in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, it really just feel like a bunch of hurt feelings and people just really want him to shut up. And I say turn the channel.
What do you think?
You know what? I gotta agree with Funky on this. We can't be mad at
Wait, hold on a second. His mouth making me mad. This Ali, whatever the hell his name is. They are butthurt. Because again, for many decades, the black woman was to be protected by any means, no matter how disrespectful she is, no matter how much, no matter how she really don't want to have any protection. She want her cake and eat it too. It's all about her. It's all about her, not all about family or what have you. I'm talking about the super liberal, non-traditional, womanist and feminist black women. And you know the percentage of that yourself. I don't have to tell you. Let's keep it going.
On his freedom of speech, his rights.
Black men got rights too.
Is that he is using African American females as his canvas to galvanize conversation and to belittle them and to attack them. But at the same time, we got to separate freedom of speech from the content. I'm sorry. I don't think any of us would want to be censored in that way ever. So in this case, I'm like Funky. We have to separate who he's using and his content from his rights.
I agree. We are all in agreement on this. I am not a huge fan of his, but I have listened to a few shows, and he makes
Nobody
the
cares.
thing is he's articulate, so he makes some valid points. But a broken clock is right twice a day as well, and
he makes some valid points with women that can't keep being a great relationship. Being as though this woman, she got to be my age. I'm about 40. I'm 41 years old. This woman got to be my age. She look about 51. You know what I'm saying? And if she's not my age, she's around my age, maybe a year or two older, whatever. And to say, you know, the clock is right twice, whatever. He's articulate, so that's what makes him think he's talking about, quote unquote. These people just look for just anything for the black woman to have no type of acknowledgement of what she does. This is why many of their sons are dating out their race. Many of their sons hate black, would never be with a black woman. Many of their sons that they're raising. And the reason for it is them. But they don't want to talk about stuff like that. That's the problem. No one is, but just like I said, it's a super liberal, non-traditional, womanist and feminist black woman that thinks she should be called queen, no matter if she acts like a goddamn doofus. Those black women I'm talking about. I am not talking about black women that's actually, to me, is a very, very small percentage. But I'm talking about the black women. I'm talking about the black women that would rather do without family. Being as though they always talk about they raising their kids, right? That's why the average black boy that's in middle school and high school is reading at a 4th grade level because they're doing everything right. They're the most, quote unquote, educated. Let's keep it going.
it is, right? And so, who is calling my phone? So
Somebody calling her phone while she's doing.
I hate that the women that call in get dragged. They become his soundbite. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's what he does. But we are
real quick. All women call him. All black, Hispanic, white, Asian, persuasion, Middle Eastern, all of them call him. She just mad because he are about black women and getting their minds together. Because a lot of us black women and black men been manipulated for so long to devalue each other and to do thy will. This is why over 50% of black women got multiple baby fathers in this country. Okay? Most of these black women walking around here got the same baby father. Okay, let's put that into a standpoint. Let's get it going.
We are messing with a slippery slope. If we start saying we don't like what he has to say, cancel him. Because first it's Kevin Samuels, then it's going to be TGIF, and then that's why I'm highly against cancel culture. And even
she's saying mess with because she don't want to get canceled, so that's why she's trying to preference. Oh, we ain't saying we want to cancel them because they could do that to us. Call themselves TGIF. They try to be so everything got to be feminine with these, everything. Well, anyway, this is the only reason. It ain't the fact that this man been doing what he been doing for years. This man is actually doing way better than their boy Steve Harvey or any other person that they took heed to because he pandered to black women. He's doing better in relationships, in a relationship standpoint. You know what I mean? In a marriages standpoint, there's people calling this man, hundreds and thousands of people calling Kevin Samuels, telling them how he changed their life, how he changed their mindset, and how they trying to move forward because of the pain that their families had them endure, the trauma. He got people. He has people going to what you call you're going to see a psychiatrist and all these different things. While these people talking, making black women and black men more separated. It's like all these bitter black women and these LGBTQ, not all of LGBTQ black men. Black men is a lot of them, but not all of them. All these motherfuckers are doing nothing but helping super liberal white mommy and daddy destroy the black families. And like we need this. It's like this why when motherfuckers been using this word, keep it real, gotta be real. Anybody that's telling me that they gotta be real or keep it real or all this other stuff, I move away from them. Because those be the ones that just don't want to hear the truth. And most people that I have in my life, they want to hear the truth, even when it hurts. Most of these people nowadays, I don't care how intelligent, how educated they think they are, how street smart that they think they are, all of them want to be lied to. They want to be pandered to. That's why Pookie and Ray Ray is always on their arms, or some beta male that's probably giving them all sorts of diseases. Because they want to be pandered to. They don't want to tell the truth. So they Pookie and Ray Rays and they beta males is going to tell them what they want to hear, and they're going to go outside and give them all sorts of diseases. Let's keep it going. And including they're going to do that to them too. It's vice versa with these clowns.
Even if I like the person or don't like them, we have the right to support it or don't give him the clicks. And eventually, when the money dries up and the sponsorship, he'll stop doing it. He'll find a new thing.
This ain't what the money dry up and he find a new thing. They just don't want black men to. They just want us to be stupid. These bitter, non-traditional black feminist women just want black men to be stupid. want us to make bad decisions so they can keep on giving their benefits because they're getting scared. All these people that want him, that got a petition and all that, they're getting scared now. Now they got to be women. You understand me? Now they got to be women. Now it's like, oh my God, I'm going to have to be a woman. I'm going to have to teach my daughter how to take accountability like I didn't do for many, many years. And so I got so old that I had to, I'm losing my looks. Now I got to take accountability. This is what it's all about with these people. They're getting scared. A lot of black men are starting to wake up just even before Kevin Samuels. I was listening to, I still do every so often, but you got to go on Patreon and listen to him most of the time. Chronicles of Judah. Chronicles of Judah. When I listened to him like 6 years ago, I'm hearing what he got to say about 5 years ago and making a lot of sense and how the black man really needs to start putting himself first. See, the black woman put herself first. I'm in the educational system, and when I see these kids and how these boys are and these young girls are, the black woman is definitely putting herself first. Having any type of man over the house, you know, as long as she give them a new coat and some shoes or whatever and a place to stay, they think they're doing a good job. A lot of these super liberal, womanist, feminist ass, non-traditional women, black women. Let's keep this going.
Black women have so much power. Black women
They do. I agree
power.
with that.
Believe it or not, black
Funky,
women
call
are the
himself
ones that
funky.
are giving him a platform because y'all are the ones calling the idiot. Like, if black women would stop calling, he would have.
He's an idiot. Why he's an idiot? Because he's not pandering. But this is what they do. They look, LGBTQ black man. I'm telling you guys, I say it all the time. These super liberal black women and these LGBTQ black men, and I don't want to leave Beta Males and Bookie and Ray Rays out. They hate black men that's heterosexual and has a ruling class that don't take nothing from nobody. They hate that because they're used to the black man that's shutting up and dying, being disrespected all the goddamn time in the black community, and they're shutting up and just dying. Kids don't really respect them. I'm in the point of my life where if my family feel like I'm supposed to shut up, I don't fuck with them. Family. Let alone anybody else. And that's how all black men should do. Because once you love yourself, your family, I'm talking about your immediate family. If you have a woman, you have a wife, you have children, you're gonna have all the love for them. And that's one thing they don't want the black man to do. They want the black man to be stupid. He wished Kevin Samuels was a dumbass. Him and the rest of these idiots. I'm telling you, they worse. Yo, that's why we in the bottom of the barrel, man. That's why.
No one to talk to and belittle. Again, going back to my earlier conversation about wanting to get into the minds of racist white people. I really want to get into the spirit, soul, and
you are the minds of the racist, super liberal white mommy and daddy that you guys follow. You want to? That's why. This is why you on their channel. You on Fox Soul. That's owned by white folks. Because they accept you and validate you, they're not racist. But you could call black men dumbass and all this other black women dumbass and all this other stuff, and a black man a stupid. That's a very educated black man. That's a professional, and you can get away with it because they accept your Bojangles as self. They accept your dumb self. They accept that ignorance that you bring to the table. As long as you talk about heterosexual black men and so-called dumbass black women.
Own marrow of the black woman that's like, oh, child, I need to call Kevin Samuels and talk to him about my BMI and my can't get a man in my career. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
No, what the hell is wrong with you? What a woman gonna get out of you trying to keep a real man? Nothing. But she gonna get out of you this trying to, who can you have sex with out the club? What type of any kind of man you can have sex with? Why don't you leave the bar or the club? What's she gonna get out of you? See, your problem and a lot of these LGBTQ black men problem and these super liberal, fake woke, non-traditional, womanist and feminist black women problem is that they can't see reality. First of all, women are the leader. How can I say this? It's the focal point. They are in charge of the sex standpoint. The man is in charge of who he chooses to be with. And that's the problem. See, every other group understand that. Except for the Black American group. Because we listen to these Huckleberry Finn-ass Negroes talk about nothing, sound like they bitter mommies that raised them. And this is what we have to look forward to. Let's keep it going.
I listen.
Idiots.
I totally get it. They've been attacked. They've been villainized. They've been at the bottom of every list for a very, very long time. So
he said black women been to the bottom of every list for a very long time. What list? Because I just did a video on a report back in 1964. I just did that video. What was the report? Let's see. What was it called? Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. The Moynihan report back in 65. Ever since 65, 66, the black woman been on top of everything, even a child. The black woman get all the benefits in the world, especially in the last 30 years, 35 years, get all the benefits in the world. It's the black man that's getting killed in the street and everything. The black boy and the black man getting killed in the street every 25 minutes. So what about them? See, that's that narrative. That's that narrative that you guys have to really see. Before I go any further, guys, put the link. Like it, guys. Like it. I need more people to watch it. Need more people to watch it. But I'm letting you guys know this is nothing but rhetoric, because facts show the black woman been on top in the black community since the late 60s, early 70s, because she was reaping all the benefits that the black families should have gotten. This is actual facts, not feelings, sir. Mr. Ow. Let's keep it going.
Consciously believe that they got something wrong with them. So the reason why they listen is because they want to fix it, quiet as it's kept. When there ain't nothing to fix, you're beautiful, you're strong, everybody wants to be you. Man, if you don't like him, stop looking at the channel. Stop supporting him, because he definitely ain't getting these million views off of men. Right.
And to piggyback off of you, Al, I think a lot of women, it's in our DNA. I'm speaking as one. We think that we're different than everybody else. We'll call and be like, well, I'm not like them. he's going to
But-
sympathize with me, and then he's going to validate me when I tell him my story. And he's too sharp. He's sharp, he's smart, and he's quick. I will give him that. And he lays them out every time. They're not prepared to go against him because he's been doing his thing that he does.
He's not prepared to go against them. It's not going against anybody. Let me see. Hold on one second. He's not going against he's not going against just anybody. Like this, they come there to get answers. What can they do differently? How can I keep a man? How can what can I do? What am I doing wrong? And he, just like any other psychiatrist, they're gonna let you know what you're doing wrong. I guarantee Dr. Phil been doing this shit for a very long time. None of these super liberal black women ever said nothing about him. Ever. Because again, these super liberal, non-traditional black women don't respect black men, opinions, or nothing. At all. This is a fact. This is not no feelings or anything else. This is a fact. Dr. Phil been saying this shit. He been quote unquote harsh. Nobody don't say nothing to him. Why is that, black women? Super liberal black women? Tell me. Non-traditional, womanist and feminist black women, please tell me. You too, LGBTQ black men, please let me know. Let's keep it going.
For a very long time. And might I add, you're calling and seeking relationship advice from a twice divorced
Sissy.
man.
Twice divorced, legs crossed, fanny pack, Gucci wearing sissy.
See, now, this is what I tell you in the black community. See, she look how she looking. He look all nervous. Like, oh, can he say that? Yes, he can say that. He's an LGBTQ black man that can say whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. He called him a sissy, fanny pack wearing, this and that and the third. And then called the black woman stupid asses for listening to him. All this stuff. They can say because he's protected by the LGBTQ, somewhat protected by the LGBTQ, because they really don't like the LGBTQ, the black LGBTQ members. The white LGBTQ members, they really don't like them, to be honest with you. But listen to him. Call him all sorts of names. Disrespecting a man. Because he really making him mad. Because he's trying to put reality into women. And a black man is being successful. A heterosexual black man is being successful. I'm telling you, heterosexual ruling class black men get more hate in the black community than out of the black community. And it's been like that. If we ain't pandering to nobody, it's been like that for years. I just started knowing, really seeing it about 5-6 years ago. But I was seeing it. It's like, God damn, I got to pander to this woman for her to be nice to me, or any other groups to be nice to me. I got to pander. Even where I live at in New London County, Connecticut, I got to pander to these idiots. I got to pander to people for them to quote unquote like me. I don't got time for that bullshit.
I said it. He's a sissy, a big one. He's a big sissy. Y'all right here taking advice from a man that wear Gucci fanny packs strapped across him. Oh, that sissy could tell me the time. Claudia, go on to the next thing.
It's crazy why an LGBTQ black man calling somebody a sissy. It's summertime. He's wearing a black leather jacket. He's looking like a well-dressed biker slave. But he's calling somebody a sissy, an LGBTQ member. This who black men that's heterosexual are fighting against the most. The Pookie and Ray Rays, the fake pro-blacks, the LGBTQ members, and the number one culprit is a super liberal, feminist, and womanist, non-traditional black woman that want to be over everybody. That's who we fighting against.
Y'all thought he was sick.
Do y'all think that Kevin Samuels?
Yes, he's a sissy. He's a big sissy, a big one, a big one.
Do you think he likes women?
No, he does not. It's obvious that he doesn't.
Wow, they not being canceled. See, this bitter black woman, or I should say mulatto woman, and these two LGBTQ members can do that because super liberal white mommy and daddy will allow it. They can disrespect the black man, the heterosexual ruling class black man that's not gonna pander. They can do that. If you're not gonna pander, they've been doing it for years with us. For years. Before my time. They've been doing that since the 60s. They hate the patriarchy. These people hate the patriarchy of black America. They hate it when it comes from the black man.
First of all, he hates
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm pretty sure she messed with a whole lot of Hollywood dudes. I'm pretty sure this woman got many STDs inside. I guarantee on my mother's grave that ain't no. I say allegedly. Let's say allegedly then. Let's do that bullshit. I'm pretty sure her and them two have got so many. Talking about people's sexuality. So let's talk about it. let's have a talk. All this woman right here, Claudia Jordan, again, like I said at the early end live, she's about an hour. She was born and raised an hour away. I think her mother's Italian. Her father's like from Africa or something like that. And believe me, she's been around. She might look like she's 55 or something like that, but she's actually like probably early 40s. And these two, I'm pretty sure they know. I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it in that way because you can't talk about the LGBTQ members, but they could talk about black men. Ain't that's a goddamn shame? Equality, okay.
Hates women because they're no man is this preoccupied with women's business, okay? Including my gay ass who sits to watch reality TV all day for a living.
So he's a fruit topping guy. So he admitted he called himself gay ass. So his fruit topping guy. I guess he think he's funny too.
I'm not even that preoccupied with women and what they do and what they are and analyzing the woman and who cares? Like,
no, you don't have to care because you don't like women, stupid. So heterosexual black men will want to analyze because we tired of not talking about making bad decisions on who we give our seed to. So illegitimate boys such as yourself that's screwed up in the head be raised in a productive household. The future kids can be raised in a productive excuse me, get some not water, some beer, the drain. Just like I said, being raised in a productive household, so they won't come to be some weird person with a mental illness that think they could disrespect anybody else, but when somebody disrespect them, it's hate. These people, boy.
If you a man, who cares?
You ain't no man. You ain't no man at heart. Men care, okay? Oh man, I really want to say something, but I don't want. I want to keep my my YouTube thing. But you ain't no man. You don't like women, so you don't supposed to care. Looking like goddamn Bojangles with a leather jacket on.
I don't know. Listen,
And look at this dude with the weird
I
mouth.
can't tell you all of that.
Another LGBTQ member.
That the man is short of brilliant. He understands how to get and create content to get attention and to get followers and to become known.
It's more than attention.
Inherently, as an entertainer, idiot. I have to tip my hat to. I don't.
I bet.
Pandering. Excuse me. Pandering Steve Harvey gets attention. Okay? Pandering Steve Harvey get the attention because he ain't making no changes. He just talking to be talking, and that's it. Black man still where he's at. You know, black man still making bad decisions. We still got to put the delusional, super liberal black woman on a pedestal because of that's what Steve Harvey told us, and we got to listen to him though. He been divorced about 2 or 3 times. See, this is the hypocrisy. That's why we in the low total pole. We don't get it. Or we just don't want to get it because somebody is on our strings. They're handlers.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
It's like he does it off the back of black women. Now,
please.
Size. But at the same time, he doesn't have the followers. He doesn't
like
have the
views.
We're not talking about him because he's doing something bad as an entertainer, period.
There's nothing brilliant about what he's doing. It's shocking.
Oh my God,
Now,
so much
the
hate.
same reason,
So much hate.
to my friend T.S. Madison, when her and Kaya were getting so many views. It's not that Kaya was after brilliant. She was just saying ridiculous stuff out of her mouth, and it was shocking.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this. We're gonna. I'm gonna get another. We're gonna watch another video, what have you. And this more of this video is from the where we at? The video I'm about to show you guys is from the LatPeef network, and they're gonna have a discussion on the reasons and why the culture. I never seen the video, so I'm gonna go. Whatever you're seeing on this video is what I'm seeing on this video. So we're gonna go over it. All right, hold on, just 1 second. Sorry about the coughing, guys. I have goddamn asthma. Here we go. Where we at? Here we go. Just like I said, I never seen this video, but I'm showing it to you now. And again, guys, like the video, please. And we're gonna go over it, man. We're gonna go over this. You know, if you're not subscribed to it, please subscribe as well. All right, let's get to it.
I want to say about a couple of days, I woke up to the blogs and all the social media, and I saw this petition to remove Kevin Samuels. So I did a little research. Coming to find out, this was started by a black woman.
Obviously.
I can't quite remember if it was earlier this year or it was
a super
year
liberal,
ago, but
feminist,
she decided to go to change.org and to put out this petition to remove Kevin Samuels from YouTube and Instagram. There was another young lady that contacted that girl that originally did it, and she said, "Hey, I did a video about your petition," and so the movement started. And then now we have thousands and thousands of people right now that are petitioning to remove Kevin Samuels. In my opinion, I think that it is BS, because I tried that the allegations that they were saying that he did was he was promoting abuse, violence against women, and so forth. I think this was just a bandwagon that a lot of women decided to hop on.
All lies.
And I think that these women are bitter, because I also watched the video of the young lady and her response, and she seemed pretty bitter, upset, not being able to
Don't be afraid
Accept
to
the
say
truth.
it. A lot of these people are
The truth hurts.
extremely bitter.
No, it does. And the fact that we have a young man that's holding women accountable, that's telling women the raw truth, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. I will not be signing that petition, and I'm for Kevin Samuels to keep pushing the message that he's doing. I believe that he's uplifting a lot of men. He's having men think, giving them a voice. In some instances, he's giving men the courage to be able to speak up, to recognize
a lot of instances, I believe,
to be able to handle their relationship as necessary, and also to hold women accountable and express to them that men have expectations too.
Yeah.
If you can't live up to those expectations, guess what? You're not qualified. You're gonna die.
That's why a lot of these women, man, that's bitter and that's raising sons, a lot of their sons, especially again where I live at, they don't like black women because of their bitter moms. And nobody want to look at that. Even these black men that be dating, that be self-hating all the time, just trying to find any woman, mixed woman, to have mixed kids, any woman to have mixed kids with. Self-hating, won't be honest. You tell them that, how was your mother? This and that. Oh, she was cool. I love my mom. This and that. Third. But why you say you didn't like? Why did you say that you would never date black women? Who made you feel that way? And then, but you are getting more response. Like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, my mom, my aunts, my sisters, my grandmother, the way they be acting towards me, how angry they are, I didn't want that. You're starting to get that. But for a long time, a lot of them wasn't admitting that. But they were showing their self-hate ways. And then you look at their moms and you be like, oh. Nobody want to talk about that, but let's keep it going.
Alone. Get you a dog. With that said, I want to get you guys' opinion about the petition to remove Kevin Samuels. I'm going to start with you, Courtney.
Well, I'm a big supporter of Kevin Samuels, so I think the petition is whack. Even with reading the petition, it's absolutely lies in it. It says that he promotes violence towards women, domestic violence. There's been instances where people have tried to kill themselves because of his message. So it's just complete lies. So they've been trying to take him out from the get-go. Well, not from the get-go. Just within the past year that he's talked about women. But again, let's not forget that he's spent 3-4 years talking about men, holding them accountable. So Kevin Samuels gives it on both ends. He's not just talking about women and how we don't want to be accountable and rating and what dress size you wear. He's done that for men. It actually went harder on men. The past year, he's now talking about women, which needs to be said. But the core of Kevin is getting black families together. It's marriage. It's a nuclear family.
Exactly.
He's worked on the men, and now he's working on women. He didn't do it. It's
what the exact opposite of what these super liberal feminist black women don't want. They don't want. That's why they follow Black Lives Matter movement. In my opinion, because they don't want the nuclear family. They want more benefits from super liberal white mommy and daddy and the government, whatever. They want more benefits from them. So they don't want the opportunity. They don't want to say, well, I'm not a single mother. I got a man helping me. Those super liberal, womanist, and feminist, non-traditional black women do not want the nuclear family. They don't want black men and black women to be together, raising a family. They don't want the black man to be happy, especially if he's going out his race to find other, people to other love interests. That's going to have, that's going to be his peace. They want the black man to be a rug to step on and say, oh, he he ain't, he ain't shit. He just like no good. He's none of this. He don't help me with nothing. And more than likely, these women been knew that. That's why they particularly have kids by the same man. Again, over 50% of black women have multiple baby fathers. And over 15% of black men have multiple baby mothers. 15 and over 50. So somebody got to be having the same baby daddy in their towns, in their prospective towns. They want fuck boys. A lot of these, I don't give a fuck if they hood boogers or they're so-called boule black women or black women that got an education that's doing well for themselves financially. All of them like the same type of man. The man that's going to put up with their shit because he don't have nothing else. He can't go nowhere else. The man that's going to make sure she's over him. She make all the decisions. Again, only over 15% of black men have multiple baby mothers. This is a fact. You can look it up yourself. It's probably less than that. Over 50% of black women have multiple baby fathers. And how many of in your specific town that you know black women that got the same baby father? In a lot of cases, it'd be sisters, I should say cousins, got the same baby father. Certain cases, it'd be sisters that got the same baby father. It depends on what town you live in. Man, oh man, let's keep it going.
Together, because it's deeper than that. So he took men, and now he's taking women, and women can't handle it because they've never heard it. We talked about change and why is it so hard for women to change? Well, this is a core instance of what's going on. Women don't want to change. Super
liberal, womanist, and feminist women that don't respect manhood don't want to change. I believe that, and that's any woman, not just black women, I believe that feminine women want to change, want to be better women, want to be, protected by a actual provider and protected man that handle his business. I believe those type of women, they want to be protected. Absolutely. Those feminist ass, womanist, fake woke, women that's non-traditional, that want to do that will sleep with just anybody and then tell people to feel sorry for them. Nah, they don't want no change. The law is on their side. Point blank.
And it's hard for women to hold themselves accountable. We're emotional, we get sad, and we start taking everything so personable when it's like, it is what it is. Just change and be better, the better version of yourself. So the petition is trash. I think it's up like at 12K. It started like 3 months ago. So it's been there for a while. It just didn't pop up. It's just now kind of getting seen. But there's also a petition now that started to support him. I don't think it's hit 1,000 yet, but there's also a counter petition as well too. So, I definitely support him. But again, his message is for marriages between Black people and to have kids within the marriage. That's his number one goal, and he understands the problem. But now and you see his show has changed. It's solution based now, so that should be our focus.
Okay. I appreciate that perspective. And I understand that he speaks a lot about the Black community, but like all information, somebody can take something from it and apply it to them lives. So I appreciate you guys being on the panel, being able to speak on this, Amira and Nina. Are you guys familiar with Kevin Samuels, both of you guys? Yeah?
Very much.
Okay. I'll start with you, Amira. This petition that they have to remove Kevin Samuels, what are your thoughts?
Kevin Samuels is doing something that I want to share with you all. Look, I know as Kay said, maybe I don't understand everything about the community, but one thing I do understand is logic and what works and what doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin,
logic.
I've listened to Kevin,
exactly,
and he is a very logical man, and he's sharing something that is shared every day in our community, in my community. So him sharing that information with you all, I didn't think it was something so taboo or something so unheard of, but apparently from the response that I see that he's getting from the women of his own culture, I didn't know that it would be this hard to hear the things that we grew up hearing. The things that Kevin says are not new to me. Like, we hear this every day from our father. So that's why I was so curious to watch and see the reaction to it, because it shouldn't be that difficult to hear. And the response is so over the top that they're trying to cancel someone. And it's like, if he was not a black man, would they still be trying to do this? I wonder.
Hell no, they wouldn't be still trying to do this, because Dr. Phil, as I said earlier in the live, Dr. Phil been doing this shit for several years, for over a decade, and no super liberal, fake, woke, feminist and womanist, I'm gonna keep on saying it, and non-traditional black woman ever said something about Dr. Phil and how quote unquote harsh he is. Ever. Because again, that's who they respect more. This is who they respect more. They respect the white man more, especially the super liberal white man. They respect him more than the black man. The black man that shows a ruling class, the black man that shows respectability, the black man that don't pander to all these delusional ass people, including a lot of these males. They don't like that, and that's within our community. So she absolutely right. Like, what the, like, would you do that if it was a non-black man? No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. See, absolutely not. They'd rather hear from somebody else. They want black men to shut the hell up and be the doormat. Let's go.
Or is it just because he's a man and he's doing it? I don't understand, like, why you have to try to shut someone up.
Well, let me put a little context to it as well, too. So, again, you heard this from your father. That's an important fact, because a lot of us don't have fathers in the home. Yeah, so, again, I've heard it all before. Like, our fathers should be telling us this. A lot of us don't have fathers and haven't heard it, and had to be brought up with mothers and emotional household, and logic wasn't in our home.
Yep.
And then we start watching TV and music where it was still illogical. So a lot of us didn't grow up with logic. We had to learn this stuff, and trial and error, unfortunately. And I'm not trying to make an excuse, but it is what it is.
No, that's not an excuse.
Fathers, and that's what
trauma isn't an excuse. All of us, we grew up with a lot of trauma, even within my home. It wasn't a whole bunch of trauma, but it was enough to have me confused on how a man should react on things. Still to this day, I'm learning. Because I didn't have the proper father figure in my household. Our people really don't understand how important the proper father figure is. So important in the household that is way more important than having a mother in the household. Because by the time that child, boy or girl, about after 4 or 5 years old, but especially a boy, it's time. It's definitely time for a man to be in his kid's life. That's the most important time. Because you're nurturing a child until he or she is about 3 or 4 years old. Toddlers, and they about to be little kids, 5 years old. This is when they really need their father. And this is what they don't understand. This is in the Bible. What we call ourselves Christian, this is in the Bible. How much a patriarchy home is extremely important. Not a little bit important, no, extremely important. Let's get it going.
Brings structure. That's what brings discipline. That's what brings a logical mind frame. So if you don't have that in a home, you're already lacking.
Yep.
So that's one thing. And then even with Black women going against him, he has a Black audience. So though his proponents are going to be Black. So it's Black women, but that's who he caters to. So let's not, let's kind of give context to a lot of stuff. Now, are there white men doing what he's doing? Yes.
Absolutely.
There's white men speaking about white women the exact same way.
Many.
I don't know if they have a bigger following, but Kevin right now is hot. He's the hottest thing on YouTube. So therefore, it's going to be scrutinized a lot more. And then people are going to look at this a lot more than someone with 400K. He's over 1 million right now.
Yep.
I definitely appreciate some
girls, 300, 400.
ladies agree. So I guess that's a good thing right now. So definitely good work. Coming to you, and again, I definitely appreciate you guys. I understand that it's just a different perspective from different cultures. So that's why I think that we should all appreciate how other people view it. It's not often that we able to do that. So I appreciate it. Nina, Kevin Samuels, the petition. What are your thoughts?
I mean, call me oblivious, but this was the first of me researching it whenever you brought it up to me. I did see, like what Courtney was saying, I saw a lot of the allegations against him, what they were saying about the violence, and it's really hard to tell or see what was true, what isn't, based off of just what you are talking about on here. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, it is things that people need to hear. And then I see everybody's views on here. I see why Antone is frustrated with things, and Kay, and I see where everybody is coming from, and then everybody's version of success or definition of success is different. And it sucks that things can't be, let's do this, stick to this. And, like Antone said, you have to, for him, cut off the bad apples, because a lot of people aren't seeing the things the same way that he's seeing them, or taking it differently. As far as Amir was saying, that's what she grew up with, and so it wasn't a shock to her. And I grew up with certain things too. So if someone was to come in and tell me this is the way things need to be done, or you need to hear this, I'd be like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to pursue. And then if someone was to come in with something different, then yeah, I would definitely want to know the logic behind it. And
I don't know what the hell she's going at. Well, anyway, guys, please like the video. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're watching this, and if you're just watching to see what's going on, subscribe to the video. It's not going to hurt you. Don't pay no money, none of that. Subscribe to the video, and if you would like to join me as well. But make sure you hit that like button as well. All right, let's keep it going.
And why? And if it's working and it is successful, it would for sure be something that I would pursue. And I see the different views, and I see also where Kevin Samuels is coming from as well. And as far as me and on my end, I do agree that a lot of these things are things that people need to hear, not necessarily want to hear. And then it's up to you whether you choose to abide by that or follow that concept, or to continue to stay the same and do whatever you want to do. And if that's working for you and that's how you feel, then have at it. And if this is something else is working better for me and I'm more successful this way, and this is what I like to do, I'm going to have at it. And if we have difference of opinions, cool. If it gets to a point to where I can't support what you're doing, then you cut it off. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of things, it's so easy to make things black and white. make things stay inside the lines, and a lot of things don't work that way, and some things do work that way. And I definitely see where everybody's coming from. And yeah, I mean, it's, I
got you. Yeah. Man, I seen some crazy videos, man.
Yes,
I mean,
shut up, lady.
these women are coming out from nowhere. They definitely riding the wave.
For real.
This coming out. I guess
There's
this
a lot of
petition
bitter
gives them
women
a
in
voice.
this damn.
Coming to you, Anton. Kevin Samuels.
Whole lot of bitter
refer to him
women
as
in this
punk.
society.
Let's get your thoughts about the
Real
petition
quick, hold on a
to
second.
remove Kevin Samuels. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I kicked it with him. He ain't thinking about them.
Real talk. This is not surprising. It's several bitter women in this society. Either no fault of their own or so much fault of their own. In my opinion, I think it's most of them fault of their own. Especially when they over the age of 25, 30, and they still doing the same thing they was doing at 25, 20, 21, and they think something supposed to change. Some fairy tale godmother supposed to grant them a goddamn wish or something like that. I don't know. I'm surprised it took this long for a petition to come out on this man. You said it was 3 months ago when it actually started. Again, I'm surprised it took this long, to be honest with you. Let's keep this going.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, bro. He too busy celebrating. He about to get a new car. He getting new watches. Oh, yeah, he too busy winning. To be honest with you, so I am confused as to if somebody doesn't like anybody or like somebody specifically, why do they continue to watch their content?
Exactly.
I don't understand why somebody continues to indulge in something that annoys them or that they don't like. Ultimately, if I don't like something or I'm not rocking with something specifically, I just literally say, okay, don't recommend this channel to me no more, or don't recommend this content to me.
Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, guys. My son woke up. Let's keep it going forward. Hold on one second. Let me get there.
I am ultimately confused as to why people troll or why people take pleasure in participating on things that they don't agree with. That's my biggest thing, because Kev ain't going nowhere. Kev is doing Kev, and he not even thinking twice about it. He out here living life and having a good time while he taking up rent in people's heads that don't even care about it. I am.
All right, man, guys. I'm gonna stop it from here because my son just woke up. But again, man, I'm pro black men telling the truth, telling their truths, letting the woman know that you are the prize, not her. She, just like I said, she is in charge of who she or who she gives sex to, but that's it. You are the prize of who you're going to choose to marry. I don't. You can do whatever you want, but this is me. I don't respect no man that panders to delusional women that don't tell their truths and that's not working on themselves to be a better man. Because all these bitter women that I've been talking about throughout the whole thing and these LGBTQ black males, they're going to keep on doing what they're doing towards the black man, the heterosexual ruling class black man. Keep on blaming them for everything. Keep on using him as a doormat. But as long as we keep on having men like Kevin Samuels and the rest of the manosphere, we're going to be good. We're going to be all right. Again, black man, put yourself first. Because as long as you put first, bless you. As long as you put yourself first, that means your family is going to be good. See, it's the opposite of what our super liberal, feminist, and womanist women are doing. Because again, a lot of young black boys walking around here that's in middle school and high school that got a fourth grade reading type. They read just like a fourth grader in the middle school and high school. So somebody's doing something wrong. And our young girls are making bad choices when it comes to men for decades. So because somebody's doing something wrong. So in order for the black community to change, we are going to have to change as men. Because the women will not do it unless you do it. We're going to get fight like Kevin Samuels getting a lot of fight. Because our community is so used to the woman leading. This is why we at the bottom of the barrel. All these fake wokey wokes, fake pro-blacks won't talk about that. Because again, it's all about pandering. It's not all about solutions. It's not all about actually getting things done. It's all about everybody's. It's all about individuals. It's all about pocket watching. It's all about disrespect. It's all about disloyalty. It's all about everything that's degenerate. That what a degenerate will do. That's what it's all about. So keep on telling your truth, black man. F what you heard. Let these other beta males, these LGBTQ types, that's all these that hate heterosexual black men, and these bitter ass super liberal feminists and womanist women hate you. Let them, family members, whoever, mom, dad, cousin, sister, brother. Let them keep on hating, but as long as you keep on telling your truth, because you're going to make that change. And your sons that's growing up, they're going to see that change and they're going to know how to be. It's never too late. I'm learning at mid-30s. I started to learn. It's never too late. And anybody got a problem with me when it comes to this, they out my life. I don't give a two shits about a person that think I'm supposed to be quiet because I'm supposed to pander to somebody else. And forget about my morals, my respect, and what I like, things I want, the order I want in my house. I'm supposed to forget about that and pander to these delusional ass people that keep on digging us on deeper and deeper in the ground. because of that, because of how they feel. Damn all that. Black man, keep on speaking up. Keep on demanding respect. And if they don't give it to you, let them know to go east and you will go west. It's just that simple. You do that, your son see that, your daughter see that, they're going to want to be respectful, and they're going to want a man, and your daughter's going to want a man that's going to be just like you. They're going to know what order is. They're going to know what actual real logic is, rationale is. Point blank. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe to this channel. I really hope you like this live. And if, again, if you listen to this live, subscribe to the channel. And even when you listen to the recording, subscribe to the channel. You know, this don't cost no money for you to do that. And I hope you like this discussion. Have a good night. I'm about to go to bed. Hopefully, my 2-year-old son probably going to be not trying to go to bed. But whatever. All right, peace.